Yes, sir. Quick video. I just got to point out the fact that liberal black men, for the most part, are mentally ill in this country we call America. They show it every other day, whether it's the dysfunction in music, media, movies, whatever it is, your social media. For this segment right here, we're going to point out the fact of the race baiting, the race politics, identity politics, all of that goofy shit that has people debating, having these circular conversations that aren't solving shit, that has majority of the collective of black men looking very weak, very pitiful in the eyes of all other nations. We have Randy Moss, who I know very well, only from watching him on the TV screen. Definitely one of the greatest receivers I've ever seen, but that's not what this is about. We have liberal black males who vote Democrats, who love Joe Biden, who are looking for acceptance and validation from Caucasians, Asians, whatever it is, whatever you name, that they will go on a TV set on ESPN, which is supposed to be about sports, highlights, statistics, upcoming games, things like that. What's affecting the game? We have grown men that are going on TV sets and crying like grown bitches. They're crying over emails from John Gruden, who happens to be, of course, a quote unquote white male. Some emails from about 10 years ago. You will cry, crocodile tears or whatever it is, portray your image like you are so hurt over emails. You will go on there and cry with this blonde bimbo who has no interest, who is just sitting there, just being real weak with her acting also. You will go there, act like you're so hurt from an email. But then on the flip side, when you have an older man who just so happens to be quote unquote black, points the bullshit out, that happens to be Jason Whitlock. Now you want to just throw a tweet out there and you want to choose automatic violence. And then you want to show that black males, particularly liberal black males, are mentally ill. Liberal black males, thugs, the goofball simps, beta males, the enablers, everybody that's corrupting and fucking up the community left and right. Those are the liberal males that are telling you to go in the wrong direction, left and right. You name it. You want to choose automatic violence when a man mimics you on his little YouTube platform, alternative news, which is the direction that a lot of people are going to. They're gravitating to it day by day because of the bullshit, the identity politics, the virtue signals, all of this bullshit that has nothing to do with sports. Grown males are acting like this shit is hurting their souls when they're not living the ordinary lives. They're just playing people. So it's all an act. It's all a scene. But let's just dive into this article because like I said, liberal black males are mentally ill, just like majority of the society. But that's neither here nor there. Randy Moss threatens to fight media personality in deleted tweet. Randy Moss was extremely emotional while sharing his thoughts on the John Gruden situation on Sunday, and the Hall of Famer drew a lot of praise for what he said. Of course he did, because this society is weak, soft as cotton balls, and they want to praise the black male when he shows his feminine side, his emasculated side, showing that you a grown bitch, crying for the white man to treat you better than your father did if you had one. That's no knock on anybody, but a lot of people are obviously showing you that they have no fathers in their lives at all. It's NFL Live. You trying to find out statistics about your fantasy team, your real team, shit like that, and you got to see Randy Moss. A lot of people might admire this individual, look up to him. That's why athletes aren't leaders. They turning on the channel and seeing this grown man cry like a big bitch. And then when the dude calls it out, he wants to choose violence with him. But where's that energy when it comes to John Gruden? You guys want to say that the emails are so quote unquote racist and whatnot. You crying like a bitch. But then on the flip side, you're showing why a majority of black males in this society are mentally ill. Automatically will choose violence with somebody that looks like them. Automatically. Jason Whitlock, however, is one member of the media who was not impressed. Whitlock was highly critical of Moss, and let's just say Moss did not appreciate the feedback. Whitlock published a story on Monday in which he used the spelling Randy. Called him Randy with an I. Yo, Whitlock be bugging. Yo, my dude. Oh, man. Whitlock intentionally used a feminine spelling of the name and berated Moss for, quote, using Gruden's leaked email to ascend through the pearly gates of victimhood, end quote. Moss saw Whitlock's criticism and responded to Whitlock over Twitter with a threat. Moss wrote, quote, on site, end quote, to Whitlock before quickly deleting the tweet. One of Whitlock's followers captured a screenshot, and I'm pretty sure that a good amount of others captured that tweet also. Hope someone saved Moss's tweet. I need for my show tomorrow. Anyone get a screen grab? That was Moss's way of threatening violence against Whitlock. What Moss meant was, quote, on site, which is a way to say that there will be a fight the next time the two people see each other. The phrase, quote, on site is described by Urban Dictionary as a phrase you use to tell a person once you see them, no word will be spoken, but hands will be thrown, end quote. That's a fact. Most people know what the phrase means. Moss likely realized it was wrong to threaten to fight a fellow member of the media, which probably explains why he deleted the tweet. You can see the clip of Moss talking about Gruden on Sunday NFL Countdown below. That certainly isn't the first time we have seen a former athlete threaten violence over something a prominent member of the media said. It was a bad look for Moss, and he probably knew it. I mean, these quote-unquote celebrities know that when they throw a tweet out there, somebody's going to screen shot it automatically. He knows he meant what he did, and he doesn't need to apologize because a lot of people do that. They do something on purpose, and then they want to send an apology out for the PC. Of course he knew it. Of course it's a bad look. When you got grown men who are supposed to be the elders, the people that are actually getting looked up to as quote-unquote role models, right? These are the pro-blacks in the media that you want to use their platform, but they're using their platform to cry like big bitches. It makes no sense. These are why. People with blue check marks, celebrities, entertainers, anybody that wants to call themselves an influencer but ain't showing you shit, they're not leaders just because they could run fast and do all of those exciting things. You know what I mean? Like Randy Moss, this is just a bad look all around. Not just about the retweet. Dude, it's a bad look that the man was crying like a big baby over some emails. But then when a brother wants to say something about what he's doing, now you want to act tough. And too many brothers do that across the nation and the society. And those are the brothers that you just got to watch out for because you don't know what they're thinking. Stay ready. You don't have to get ready with these bozos. It's enough of that though. Like I said, liberal black males in the society are mentally ill. And it's not to just throw shade at them. It's just for them to realize what they support. You want to support all of these quote-unquote white supremacists to come to the middle ground, meet you at the 50-yard line, and hold hands with you and figure out how we can make this work and be equal. That doesn't make any sense. We got to understand you got to work with your own. You feel me? Where's that energy for that email? Brothers got to understand, why do we have automatic resentment towards each other? Why are we so quick to snap on each other? It's just slowly conditioning from everything that's around us, from the movies, the TV shows, to the bozo music that niggas listen to day in and day out. And then the females listen to that goofy shit. Then they look for the bozos that are portraying the act. Not to digress. That's another story. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.